What is up, legends? Martin Legend and Theodore the Magic Mascot back on a really cold and rainy Tuesday morning in Cape Town, South Africa. By the way, guys, if you're back and you've watched my videos before, please subscribe. And if you're coming to my channel for the first time, please consider subscribing. It really does help my channel a lot. It means the world to me. And I honestly don't know if this does any good doing it, but I still try, because if I get one click on this playlist, then I've done a good job. But at the top of the screen right now, videos that earn money for charity. So I'm trying to do a good deed for charity. So in your free time, just click on that playlist, let it play through. Yes, and then you've done a good job for charity and you've made a couple of cents for charity. Anyway, guys, I'm really excited to show you this one. So without further ado, let's get straight into today's card trick. Okay, guys, so for this card trick, I'll go up to a spectator and I'll take off the top 4 cards and I'll show the spectator that it is in fact the 4 aces, and I'll put Theodore right by them so I can't possibly interfere with them. And then I'll shuffle the rest of the cards, but this is really a shuffle that's not even completely necessary because the trick is amazing even without that shuffle. Then I'll spread out all the cards and I'll ask Theodore for the first ace. I'm just going to leave him by the aces, just like that. I'll ask Theodore for the first ace and I'll place it somewhere close to the top of the deck. I'll ask Theodore for the second ace and I'll place this one somewhere close to the middle, but just above the middle. And I'll take the third ace and I'll place it somewhere close to the middle, but just below the middle. And then the last ace, I'll put it somewhere close to the bottom. And then what I would do is I would square this up and I would very neatly show the spectator that I'm pushing all these aces in, just like that, very neatly and very fairly. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to give the deck a cut, just like this. And then I'm going to give the deck another cut, just like this. I'm going to give the cards a bit of a old riffle shuffle. I'm going to square it up nicely. I'm going to give the deck another cut, just like I'm going to give the deck another cut, just like this. I'm going to give the deck another shuffle, just like this. I'm going to square the deck up very neatly. I'm going to give the deck one more cut, just like so. And I'll give it one more riffle shuffle, just like this. And I will do the old snap and the abracadabra and the alakazam and whatever magic words you want to use. And I'll show the spectator that I put in all those aces somewhere in the middle of the deck, yet they all somehow managed to come to the very top of the deck. Anyway, guys, I actually think this will make a very cool thumbnail. Tell me what you guys think, and yes, stick around for the tutorial. By the way, in the link in the description, links in the description are how to do 4 crucial skills. One of them, how to shuffle cards like a magician. You do need that for this card trick. How to control a spectator's card. You do not need that. How to force a selection on a spectator. You do not need that. And how to do magician's choice. You also do not need that. Okay, so for this, what you need to do is you need to put a crimp in the aces. So what you do is you just take your 2 fingers at the bottom of the card and your thumb on the inside, and you just go like that on all 4 corners. Don't worry, this easily bends out, just like that. And you do this with all 4 the aces. You don't make it that it's completely noticeable, so you just do it a little bit. You put a crimp in each one of the 4 aces, just like this. Okay, and then you start with the 4 aces at the top of the deck. They've got a crimp in, so just keep a nice firm grip on the card. What you can do is you can show the spectator you're going to take out the 4 aces, put them off to the side, and you can shuffle the rest of the deck. It really doesn't matter. I think what I'm going to do for thumbnail, I think I'm going to go like this and maybe spread out the 4 aces just like that. I think that's a decent enough thumbnail. Okay, but now what you do is you place the aces one close to the bottom, one close to the middle at the bottom, close to the middle at the top, and then one close to the top. You square this up and you fairly squeeze all the aces in that the spectator can see, and now you make sure that they won't see any of the grips, so you can just go like that and make sure. But now what you can do is you can distinctly see all the cuts. So now what you do is you put the deck back down and you cut the middle ace. The middle ace, you cut that one to the top. Now we've got one ace to the top. Now you cut, but you cut to the bottom, one of the bottom aces, one of the bottom ones, and you riffle shuffle, making sure that those two are right at the top. By the way, how to shuffle cards like a magician, link in the description. Now you cut to one of the other bottom aces, just like this. You can see the bevels will be in the card, and you shuffle again, making sure that those three cards are at the very top. I messed up one of the shuffles, but it's one of those things. And now you cut to the very last ace, and you riffle shuffle the very last ace. Yeah, I kind of messed it up, but it's one of those things. You guys still enjoy my content, I believe. And now you've cut the deck a couple of times and you shuffle it a couple of times, but still, as in by magic, you controlled the 4 aces to the top. Anyway guys, I really hope you enjoyed this performance and the tutorial. And yes, if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please consider doing so. It really does mean the world to myself and Theodore. And as always, I hope you have a fantastic day. Martin Legend and Theodore the Magic Mascot. Peace everybody.